Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Earthlings. I hope you're all having a good day today. Hope you're all having a better day than Prince Harry, it would seem. The Pat Tillman Award. Now, as you all know from I think my last video, a couple of videos back, I was not aware of this award. I'm not American, and even if I were, I probably wouldn't be aware because I am a complete ostrich and I live with my head in the sand. I'm usually up to my eyes in DIY, so when people talk about celebrities or famous people or sports personalities, I very often don't have a clue. I've made it my business to look the gentleman up, and yes, wow, what an American hero. I still don't understand why Prince Harry is getting this award. He's not American. Now, obviously, you've probably all seen a ton of videos and stuff. This one is really getting through the skin, and I've no idea if this is something WME arranged or whether Meghan asked, is it Serena Williams is on the committee? It doesn't look good. Serena should have declared a conflict of interest and said, I cannot sit in on this, and she should have made it public, so transparency. But I guess maybe she was on it, and so her buddy's husband. I'm going to put a couple of articles in the links in the articles from something called Perez Hilton, not Paris Hilton, so not to be confused, Perez Hilton. It's some kind of publication that seems to live off or survive with paid puff pieces. Perhaps I do them a disservice. I don't think so. Now, they've got this. I'll go with the worst one after, from a PR look. Let's start with the one I've just seen, where apparently, and again, I'm sure these two guys are really famous in America. They may be world famous, but I'm just an ignoramus. Previous recipients of the award have apparently, according to Perez publication, Perez Hilton, leapt to Prince Harry's defence. Well, that's not strictly speaking true when you read what they have actually said. So let's talk about what they've actually said. One is called Jake Wood, who received the Pat Tillman Award in 2018, and he's an ex-US Marine, or serving US Marine. Forgive me if I've got that one wrong. And basically what he has said, he didn't exactly leap to Harry's defence, but the article actually refers to both of them leaping to Meghan Markle's husband's defence. Oh wow, Harry, one has been seriously demoted now, haven't you? You're not Prince Harry anymore. You're not the Duke of Sussex, the Earl of Dumbarton, Kilkeel, all that. Oh no, you are the husband of Meghan Markle. What an honour, I'm sure. Badge of honour. Especially if you survive it and come out the other side, you might actually get the Victoria Cross. So this Jake basically said that the award, the Pat Tillman Award, doesn't need celebrities to pump its profile up. Well, I'm sure it doesn't, because, I mean, the kick-off is extreme. Obviously, Pat Tillman's mother, Mary Tillman, saying, why have they chosen such a divisive character as Prince Harry, who's full of privilege, who walked away from service, who, yeah, made his grandmother cry and made his grandfather's last days pretty bloody miserable. He's working on making his father's time pretty miserable. He stuck the knife into his brother's back and the Princess of Wales' back. And basically shat on the entire family from a great height to go off to Hollywood to, I don't know, make money with Netflix. So, yeah, totally honourable. Throw the entire family under the bus. Oh, by the way, don't speak to Meghan's family. Throw them all under the bus. Get rid of ex-friends, the Beckhams. They can go under the bus as well. And many others. I'm sure if I list them all, we'll be here all day long, won't we? So these people who are doing the award, ESPN or Disney, whatever, I'm not familiar. While we understand not everyone will agree with the all honorees selected for any award, the Invictus Foundation does incredible work, and ESPN believes this is a cause worth celebrating. Well, yeah, so celebrate that. You don't need Harry. Harry is a patron, right? He's not, oh, give me a treat, give me a treat. Also, Harry cannot use the Invictus to piggyback to try and claw back some kind of self-respect or publicity. If a patron really cares about a charity that they're supporting, and they are doing that charity more harm than good, then the best thing a patron can do, the honourable thing to do, is to say, I am stepping down. But I'm guessing he'll have to be dragged, kicking, screaming, with claw marks across the floor before that will happen. Because of the way I see it is, he's not doing Invictus any favours at all. Far from it. He's hurting them. And he should have thought about all of this and his responsibility to Invictus before writing spare, before allowing his big-mouthed, wide-mouthed wife to go on Oprah going, they're racists in the royal family. Because no, Meghan, that one's never going to be forgotten. The stupid curtsy, the whining and whinging in Harry and Meghan and Netflix docu thing, including people like Christopher Boozy, who are literal trolls. Online professional trolls that go around there bullying and harassing people. No, that was all a bad look. If you're going to do that, that's fine. But if you're going to support charities, which I don't believe, I think that he is using Invictus as some sort of look at me, it's all about him. So I haven't seen a proper contestant of Invictus in the last few years. It's all, Meghan, look at my fashion show, and Harry looking kind of downtrodden in the background. I don't actually get to see a lot of the participants. That's not right, is it? So yes, by all means, the Pat Tillman Award. Perhaps an astounding, accomplished athlete. Perhaps another representative, one of the real founders, someone who puts in the donkey work, someone who's an unsung hero. Yeah, go for it. Do that. That would be in the spirit of it. Before anyone asks, yes, I have signed a petition, and I will put a link in the description for you if you want to express that you don't feel that Prince Harry deserves this. I mean, the Sky God thing, but that was laughable, wasn't it? Because it's a bunch of rich dudes who can afford to fly, who all pat each other on the back, and suck each other's dicks about how great they are in the sky. Yeah, Harry kind of fits in with that, and we all had a bloody good laugh at his expense. Of course, he didn't realise because he's too stupid. He thought the clapping and laughter were cheers. Why doesn't he win a God of the Moon award, and he can be up there with Buzz Aldrin, can't he? To infinity and beyond. I mean, the guy is a joke, but I now understand that this award, this Pat Tillman Award, is something precious to be valued. It is not some sort of Hollywood toy for him to play around with or pay for or pluck out of the air. Now, the other guy who spoke up apparently leapt to Harry's defence. I wouldn't say he was leaping to Harry's defence. He was just like, sure, yeah, why not? We go back a ways. He's a nice guy, fuck it, why not? Israel Del Toro Jr. was a recipient in 2017. And he went further because this Perez Hilton article is really nasty. It actually says that Pat Tillman's mother, Mary Tillman, has viciously attacked. She started this. No. There was days of publicity about this before she came forward and said this is not the right choice. But the sugars and everything, they are trying to attack Pat Tillman's mother, which is, oh, well, isn't that, I don't know why I'm surprised, that is their sickening level. That has been the level of Harry and Meghan fan base and publicity for 5-6 years now. But Israel, apart from going, yeah, why not? He's okay, Harry, I guess so. He also said that he defends Mary Tillman's right to criticise and say who she feels should and shouldn't get the award. Well, the article doesn't lean on that bit quite so much. So don't jump on these two gentlemen. They are being manipulated. Their words are being twisted for PR. Is Meghan even still with WME? If WME are behind this, then shame on you, really. And before any fans of Harry's say, oh, you want to take everything away from Harry. No, Harry threw everything away in the bin in 2020 when he left the royal family. He literally went to everything. He gave up everything except titles, or they cling dearly for dear life to them, don't they? Now, Harry could have left, and he could have done something like, for example, there's a YouTube channel called Dan Escape to Rural France. Now, Dan bought a chateau that had been burned down, so it was gutted. And he, on his own, bless him, it started on his own, but he's got a little team now, brick by brick, painful floor by floor, has been rebuilding the chateau, and he's put the final floor in, and it's just astonishing. Harry could have done something like that, but oh no, Madam wanted to go to Hollywood because he wanted to be famous. He could have gone to Africa. He could have got involved in projects where they are trying to get running water. Oh no, Meghan wanted to go to Hollywood and be famous. He could have done a ton of things, couldn't he? But oh no, Meghan wanted to go to Hollywood and be famous. Why don't you just ditch the bitch, Harry? While you've still got a little bit of cash left, or half a credit card, get on with your life, do something fucking positive, dump the lawsuits, reject the award, say it is a great honour. However, I do not feel that I am deserving of it. Do the honourable thing, tell the bitch to F off, and man up for once, because it's been years. And from where I'm sitting, you are the laughing stock of the world. You have no money, from what I can see. The royal family aren't going to bail you out. They have had you up to here. They are sick and tired of you. Perhaps Meghan's family. Maybe if you were to grovel and apologise and go and see Thomas for a happy birthday, maybe you might get some warm welcomes there. I'm not sure, actually, because you have right royally shat all over them from a great height. I wouldn't bother going to the Cotswolds knocking on the Beckham's door. I wouldn't bother with any of the other A-listers. They don't want to know. Nobody approves of what you've been doing, Harry. Stop being in the hamster wheel making the same mistakes. Good God. Next thing, we'll have a pat walk in a car park, won't we, after this award? Oh, with a sticker on the wrist. And then there'll be something like, oh, a little picture of her cooking or another jam. I mean, it's just blasé. Same cycle, same cycle, same cycle, like she doesn't know any better. I often think, I can't wait for this to end. I really can't. I love the royal family. And although I didn't like her from the engagement interview, even I had no idea how much crap she would cause for literally everybody. But those are just my thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below, and I will see you again soon. The reason I'm not doing as many videos at the moment is because I don't entirely trust myself. A lot of stuff are moving at the moment, and I am actually waiting to find out if I'm allowed to tell you without being potentially in contempt of court, and the legalities around it. But I do feel that in the not too distant future, there's going to be an explosive video coming from me. And if my suspicions, and they are only suspicions, if they are correct, you might be looking at the trial of the century or the headline of the century, and it's going to come from me and other YouTubers. But I never normally say this. Subscribe. Don't have to like, but subscribe so you can keep an eye, because I don't know how long I'm going to go missing for. It's very complicated, but I am determined to tell you all about it when the time comes, and I don't think it's going to be very, very long now. We're probably looking at a matter of days, maybe a week. Thank you very much for listening.